Hello Internet, my name is Vic, and this is my 5 months on tea update video. So I know beforehand I was writing down every single time I noticed a change, and I was like pointing it out in chronological order. That's not going to work anymore. The changes I've gotten that happened early on are just progressing now. From now on, these update videos I'm just going to do from head to toe, top to bottom, and then inside. Because it's a lot of internal. I don't know if anybody else experiences this when they're on tea and they just don't talk about it, but there's a lot of internal things that go on as well as external. As far as my hair, yeah, I shaved it, my whole head. It's hot, and I do that pretty often in the summer. I just shave my head randomly, so. My eyebrows are thicker. They don't have an arch to them anymore. They're just kind of straight across. I've stopped doing my eyebrows, so for a while I used to pluck my eyebrows. They're just filling in now. Because before I just had these stray hairs, but they weren't filled in, but now they're filled in, so I'm just leaving them. They look really dark right now because I don't have any hair on my head. They haven't gotten darker, they've just gotten thicker. As far as like my face shape, my face has gotten wider. Like, it's flat in the front, which is fine. I mean, my nose kind of sticks out, but it's flat. My cheeks, and it's kind of like expanded. My jawline is more squared off now. You're probably not going to be able to see in this lighting or camera, but actually you can. My mustache is coming in pretty dark. Sideburns, you can't really see those, but those are coming in nicely. And my voice is deeper. It's still deepening every month. My shoulders are broader. I've had to get rid of a lot of clothes lately. I've just grown out of them. I weigh 150 now, and before I started tea I weighed 125. It's distributing pretty well. I'm not unhappy with any of my weight gain or wear. It's just kind of frustrating growing out of clothes so fast. Going down, my chest has kind of gotten a little bit smaller and more defined up here. Like this is more muscle than it was. My sides have kind of straightened out more, so I don't have as much of a dip. I'm always going to have a waist, but I don't have like the huge dip that I had before, which is really good because that was making me pretty dysphoric. My thighs have gotten a bit more thick, like muscle thick, and the hair is a lot thicker on them. My leg hair has come in really nicely. Oh, my calves have always been thicker. Just some odds and ends. I feel like my hands have gotten a bit wider. My veins are kind of popping out everywhere, which is cool, on my arms and stuff. My arm hair has gotten thicker. Those are like the main external changes. I'm about to talk about some bottom area, but my dick has gotten bigger. There's no other way to put that. I know that like it's weird talking about it. For some people it might make them uncomfortable. But for me, before I started testosterone, my dysphoria for my top has always been really bad. I want top surgery, but my dysphoria for my lower half was worse before tea. And now that I've had some growth there, I've gotten a little bit less dysphoric about that. And I think as far as like phalloplasty, that's really complicated surgery, and there's a lot that goes into that. It's just there's a lot of risks that come into play with that kind of surgery, and I'm getting more comfortable with what I've got right now down there. I'm going to take my time as far as it goes with bottom surgery, but I do know that I want top surgery. As far as like internal things going on, my hunger has spiked again. I'm eating a lot more, and I'm hungry a lot more throughout the day. Before I could go longer periods of time without eating, and now I just get really bad hunger pains. My menstruation has completely stopped. I don't have any phantom cramps or anything like that. I don't really feel like my mood fluctuates according to that anymore. As far as my mood fluctuates according to my shot dates. A little bit before my shot, I get kind of irritable and cranky. The day of my shot and a few days after, I'm more like chill. That's still kind of adjusting, but I think it's less of a mood change now than it was when I first started tea, and I just had that low dose, and now I have a higher dose. But other than that, there haven't really been any noticeable changes. Just everything's progressing further along. I know I've talked about all these things before being changes, but like I said, I think now I'm at a point where I've had the changes that I'm going to have, at least within the first year, and now it's just the changes are advancing to where they're more noticeable. But changes are happening, and I'm liking them.